Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
Internet.
May the force be
Hello.
with you.
And also with you.
How Catholic of you.
Oh, man. Can people
Yes.
hear us? That's always a good thing to check at the beginning of these
Yes.
streams.
Yes.
Yeah, so according to Streamlabs, they can.
Streamlabs, but do we trust Streamlabs?
I truly don't.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. I love. That was a great thumbnail, Kyle. It's very low effort, but effective.
It's like, okay, we're already like 10 minutes late.
Yo,
Star
what's
Wars
up,
one
Rick?
shot.
What's up, Trevor?
Yeah.
Good to see you
Okay,
guys.
good.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good
Thank you
that
for
you can
joining
hear
us here.
us.
If they can hear us,
Yes.
yeah. Rick says what? I assume that's
Like, yay,
That's
Star Wars one shot.
What?
confirmation of being able to hear us.
Wow, Watto. What a good Star Wars name.
Yeah.
I did notice. That.
Yeah. That's true.
It did occur to me. Oh dear. I might post like a going live thing here just to remind my people. Remind the people.
Remind the people.
So this is interesting to DM because it's like you guys know the world potentially more than I do. Star Wars.
Not this era. This era, I actually like tried to look it up because this is like the time of SWOTAR, right?
Old Republic? Like
Yeah.
The Old Republic? Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what this?
KOTOR or
I
SWTOR?
wasn't quite sure, like which era we were in, so I was just like, all right, I guess I'll go.
This is a galactic republic. It's like the centralized government, I guess, and there's Jedi. That's pretty much all I'm rolling with here.
Yeah, that's pretty much
There's
all I
Jedi
knew.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is this before the Sith was like cut down a lot too, right? So there's more Sith than just the two.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because I think the rule
that's-
of two happened later.
Yeah.
that is what I.
Okay.
Sounds likely.
Okay.
I
So
feel
there's
like I
more.
used to know a lot about Star Wars, but I don't anymore because then everything changed, and now I don't know anything.
So much has changed recently.
Yeah.
I do
it's-
research like for videos so that I can make sure. And I did just do an Old Republic character not too long ago, so I did some. Like I still don't know everything, but I know at least her story and things
and
related to it.
just- Yeah. Our area can just have to do with like very basic stuff so that
Yep.
we don't have to worry about getting things wrong.
Also,
There's
this
planets
This is
and
our
sand.
this is our version of Star Wars. This
That's
isn't
Exactly.
Disney's or George Lucas's.
Yeah, exactly.
Screw those guys. They don't know what Star Wars is. That's not a true spirit of Star Wars.
This is the R for R canon.
Yes. We'll need our own tab on Wikipedia. Wiki canon,
Oh no.
For our
Gonna get destroyed.
What are you laughing at, Amy?
Your thumbnail.
Oh.
You're like, I gotta work on the thumbnail. I gotta work on the thumbnail. And then it's like
Star Wars.
text.
I only worked on the thumbnail like at the very end.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The moment I said I gotta work on the thumbnail, that's when I started working on the thumbnail.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
was working on
That-
other
that
things.
makes,
It's okay.
yeah.
You are
It's
forgiven.
okay. You can change it later.
You are forgiven.
Yeah.
Or not.
So,
Keep it
are you guys ready for
Keep it.
our all Gungan party? Is that what we're doing? It's gonna be good
I
times.
I thought that was funny that that was an option. I was like, that's
Everything's an option. Oh dear, Rick! What a great day to pick off work indeed. Now you get to chill with us.
yeah.
What more could you ask for?
I think that they should make a Gungan that is just a complete badass in one of the next movie they make. Just a Sith Gungan. That's very cool.
That would be super cool.
Wasn't like the Jar Jar Binks Sith Lord theory like actually developed like,
Yeah.
fairly substantially, and like some of it
Yeah.
actually kind of made sense.
Right. I remember. I don't think I've read all of it, but I remember seeing it. I was like, what the?
Yes,
Yeah.
I could buy it. I could buy it.
Oh yeah, Sirenscape. I gotta open that up. I forgot you
Oh,
mentioned
Sirenscape. Are we doing that, Kyle?
I mean, I could throw on some of the sci-fi music from last time. I haven't really.
If not,
Yeah,
we
if you don't
don't
have any
need to.
prep, don't worry
No,
about
you're
it.
good.
It's
You're
probably
good.
more work than it's worth.
I could see if they have any jizz music.
That's funny.
Big fan of jazz music.
So, what are your characters' names?
That's a good question. I think I will be Varisk. Varisk, the Trandoshan.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
So I was thinking about that. My droid is an HK series droid. There are different. I noticed that there's actually different series of the HK droids, like many different numbers. So I was thinking I would just choose like a random number.
Yeah. 6'9".
Which, 6'9".
Random. I just picked one out.
Yeah, just random. I don't know. It just kind of came to me.
HK 69420.
Sorry.
Perfect. No, it's perfect.
I mean, honestly, you got me considering it. Actually, that's kind of funny.
Yes.
Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. HK 69 series droid, but my droid does not care what you call it.
Okay.
You can call it H. You could call it K. You could call it HK. You could call it HK 69.
Just call it 69. Is that
69.
Whichever.
Hell
perfect?
yeah. Cool. Cool beans.
Varisk will call you Droid.
Droid.
I will refer to you as meat bags.
This is acceptable.
I'll probably use your full name. Out of respect.
Out of respect, yes.
Out of respect.
Derek Caldemeyer, Snore Wars indeed. Indeed.
Derek. Oh, hi, Derek. R4D69.
So are all droids named after their model number?
So just from what I saw, it's the type, like the make they are, which are like the letters, and then whatever series they are, which is the number.
Okay.
So when I was looking up HK droids, each HK droid had like its own story from like KOTOR, and I was like, all right, well, I can't be a specific HK droid number that has been used before, because it seems like they're like actual people, actual characters. They're just like a series of like many droids, I guess. So I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure that like once you get into the future, like specific droids and their numbers, there's like hundreds. It's just, I think during KOTOR they were specific.
Fair enough.
I see.
That's just what I was seeing. I was like worried of getting things wrong.
It's okay.
Star Wars.
In
Star Wars is
my
one of those things.
Universe.
I don't think
Right.
anybody here watching, none of you guys, I
No,
don't think any of them are going to be
nobody.
nasty if we get the Star Wars
You're like,
things wrong.
actually.
Actually. We are totally going to get Star Wars things wrong, but that's okay.
Yeah, we are. And
okay.
I did
We will do our best.
KOTOR, so
Qatar.
Qatar.
They're remaking KOTOR, eh? They're going to like
I think I
re-release it.
have seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they?
Don't know when,
Ooh.
but I am looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I played a lot of it back in the day, but my dirty secret, like many games, is that I never actually finished it. There's so many games I never actually finished. It would shock you.
I thought it was an MMORPG.
Oh, well, there were two back in the day that were like single player RPGs. There was Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. And then back in like 2011-ish, 12, somewhere in there, they came out with just The Old Republic, and that was the MMO.
Okay.
They're all set in this similar era, but yeah.
Okay. Just
Actually,
actually, see, you already know more than we. to.
Impossible not to.
Okay, I'm just getting your guys' tokens ready.
Chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who just joined in, or I haven't even mentioned it, what we're doing is we're playing Star Wars 5th edition, which is like it's just a reflavoring of 5th edition. And it's done really well. Like there's like over 50 different races to choose from, right?
Yeah, it was a
There
ton.
was like
So many.
125 or something. Like, there was like a
Yeah,
ton.
so many.
So many.
Outrageous. Which is a very like community developed thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, so many. Just like incredibly excessive, you know?
Right. You can't leave
were
out even a single one.
No, it's
So
all gotta
many
be.
aliens
All of them.
that
I
I,
love
didn't
it.
know
I love it.
existed in the Star Wars universe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
there were
was so funny.
many.
I scrolled down to the bottom of the first page. I was like, okay, there's like, I don't know, 30 or something like that. That's a large number. But then I was like, wait, there's more pages.
There's like 12 pages
Oh,
of
God.
them. God, so
Yeah.
many.
Hi,
So many. Hi,
Hey,
Jade.
Jade, welcome.
Hey, welcome,
are you?
welcome.
How are you? How are you? Okay, I'm actually going to share our going live message here.
Do the thing. Yes.
Oh, what's your race, Sage?
Mary Ellen.
Mary.
They're like greenish.
Mary Ellen.
Mary Ellen.
Sounds like Mary Ellen. It's just
Mary.
Mary Ellen, the Mary Ellen.
That's what I should have named her.
Oh, there's a lot of there's like 2 Jedi.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple characters in the Old Republic that were Mary Ellens as well. So they are generally a pretty like a race that is like decently kind of tuned into the Force, whether they're actually like Jedi or not. A lot of them are like Force sensitive, and it's kind of a very like spiritual type of culture.
Is
They're
this
pretty cool.
the same Mary Ellen that you did a role play of?
Yes, yeah, I did. Oh, not this character that I'm playing,
Oh, okay.
but the same race. Yeah, no, that was Hylo Viz. She was basically like a pirate character. She's super cool. From I think Knights of the Old Republic, the first game. I think she was super cool. She ended up like the Sith had this blockade that was like kind of cutting off like the core planets from the outer planets and was just wreaking havoc with supply and all this stuff. And she ended up leading this kind of crazy like suicide run to destroy the blockade. It was actually a Mandalorian blockade that was working with the Sith, and then like became
That's right.
a hero. But then someone stole money from her, and then she got in trouble with the Hutts, and she ended up going into cryo sleep for 10 years so that they would forget about it and not try to kill her. And then when she came out, she became like kind of a spy for the Republic. And yeah, she did a lot of cool stuff. She's
Damn.
an interesting character. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Mhm. She cool.
Amy, I love your plushie.
Yes,
It's
your
good.
plushie.
So good.
Aw.
There we
Disappears
go.
into space. That's freaking adorable and like quite a detailed looking plushie.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
cool.
that's so fun. Makes me want to go on and look
I'm
at
a
all the
fan.
plushies and add one to my one of them. Do they have other D&D ones, or was that?
This is the only D one that I saw, but I think there are, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, I'll go look. They keep adding stuff,
Yeah, they keep
like
adding.
so much stuff.
Seriously, they keep adding stuff.
Plushie disappears into the galaxy. Well, it's a mimic, so maybe it just like turned into. It's mimicking the galaxy.
Yeah, I thought it was a planet, but
Cutie.
All right, so I think we're pretty much ready to go.
Solid.
yeah.
As ready as we're gonna be.
Okay.
Should we introduce each of our characters briefly, or
Not yet.
Well, okay.
So we're starting right now. You guys are in the middle of a battle.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you have set up bait, and you are hunting a sand wampa. So it is like this. You're on a pink planet, and so this is like this pink kind of Sasquatchy thing. And so yeah, you're on a planet in Sith territory, and it has a red sun, so it's a red sun everywhere. It's pink sand on the ground. There's like orange lichen that appear around you, and when you step on them, they kind of crunch and are soft, and it's a nice reprieve from the sand. And from a cave pops out the Sand Wampa. Everyone, roll initiative.
Oh my.
There it
Where
is.
are, where are
You need to
tokens?
click on the tokens
Oh
first.
yes, let me drag you to the fight.
Okay.
The
Clicking
fight.
and screaming.
Nice sand. Ah.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Pink. Pink sand. Where's my toggle the thing?
It's me.
I was able to roll initiative, I guess. Was that me?
Okay.
Looks like a...
Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. Yes. No.
Have you?
Oh, it's because I have night mode on that I can't read it. Now we're good.
Okay.
What are some of the results?
Now I can see. 18.
It won't let me.
18. Have you selected your token?
I cannot select.
I cannot select my token. I'm clicking on my token.
I
It is
know,
just pinging my token.
I clicked on mine and it didn't. I didn't think I clicked on it, but I guess I did.
Oh,
You.
maybe
It
this
shows
doesn't
that you
look.
rolled initiative.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, but it says the token, so it's not going to be like in the turn order.
Oh, I think I did the same thing then.
I tried, but it didn't.
Wow, we got really good initiative rolls though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
okay.
I was able to
Should
click
keep
on
those
mine now.
rolls.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have fixed it.
Skills.
Fabulous. Okay.
Oh,
The only
We
one,
roll again.
It's working behind the scenes.
John Master.
my machinations.
Machination.
Everyone should be good to go.
Okay. Now.
We have to re-roll.
Yeah, I guess.
No, we can take the first.
Oh,
roll.
okay. Okay.
So, Sage, you got a 16,
Yeah.
and I'll add Amy to the turn order.
Super.
Add turn. Add turn.
Amy's character.
Yeah, Amy, rename your character.
Oh,
I have a name now.
there we go.
You have a name. Varisk.
I
Is that how you say it?
Varisk.
Varisk. Okay.
Oh, and Amy got an 18. Okay, so before this fight began, two things happened. One is that the rolling sound is kind of loud. Okay, I'll see what I can do about that.
Thank you, Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur has very sensitive ears. It's a well-known fact.
Yeah, it's good for Pokemon battles. So, what I need to know from you guys is, Nick, you have a hunter's trap. Where, and by Nick I mean Varisk.
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 Oh, happy 40th birthday, Lord Ines.
Happy 40th birthday.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
happy early
Hi.
40th birthday.
Okay, yes. So, you have a hunter's trap. Before this battle, did you place it down? And if so, where did you place it?
I knew that the Sand Wampa was likely in this cave, and so I placed it. Is it reasonable for me to say I snuck up and placed it outside the cave before we drew out the Wampa?
Totally. You can draw it on the map where you
Okay.
placed it.
Ooh, drawing. We're drawing again.
Ah, yes. Drawing on the map.
And
Right out
what
front.
the information I need from Remy
Yes.
is you can enhance one item with your tech abilities. Which item
Yeah.
did you do that to?
Probably the trap because I don't know specifically how strong this wampa is going to be. So I will enhance the trap to make it
Okay.
just as durable and strong as possible.
Yeah.
So the Wampa can't escape.
It'll have a +1 to attack. Yeah. Yeah, that's generally like weapons and armor are things.
Oh, okay.
But I love that you're enhancing the trap.
Okay,
That's great.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, who is
There's
first?
now a
Okay.
trap +1.
You got 17. Yeah, it's a
Plus
+1
one.
trap. I love it. Okay. And then I need to add a turn for that guy, and I just need to find where I put his stats. Okay, so Wampa, he gets a +1. So his initiative will be dice too loud. Let's see
Or
if we
dice.
turn you down even more. Okay, so he got a 3. Or she. You don't know.
They.
Weird Wampa.
3. Okay. All right. So, Droid HK 69. It's your turn. So, as the turn comes around to you, you get a flashback. You are with your master, and he is a. On your sheet, what is the language that starts with a P that you speak?
One second.
Pantoran?
Let me see.
Pantoran. Yeah. So your master, actually, she is a Pantoran, and you usually reside on a planet in the Outer Rim.
Okay.
Now, this planet is a mining planet that is getting a whole bunch of steel for Coruscant, because Coruscant is being built up like crazy and being built down like crazy, and they need metal. And this is a practically molten planet. So around the planet, they have this artificial ring. And so it looks like a normal ring for a planet. But once you get there, you find that this is just an enormous space station full of aristocracy and a lot of smugglers. And so you have all these steel barons, and they need nice things. And your master gets them those nice things.
Okay.
And
All right.
so, in
Purveyor
your,
of luxuries.
yeah, in your flashback, she goes, 69, which is her nickname for you. I need you, and keep this on the down low. So she's sitting behind this fantastic mahogany desk. I need you to get me some rare meats. It might not be particularly legal, so keep this on the down low. So, if you could, for me, darling, go find me a mechanic who can also do some piloting, and a hunter who knows their way around, cooking. That'd be good. And that was the start of your journey on here. Okay, take your turn to attack.
Okay. Okay. The droid. This is. The droid. Can we see the Sand Wampa? We haven't lured it out yet, have we?
Oh, it has just come out, and we can see
Okay.
bellowed a ferocious.
Yeah, the droid is going to try and snipe it in the head.
All right.
Neat.
I guess I'll roll.
Okay, so you rolled an 11 to hit.
Yeah.
So that it looks like it hits, but it actually just shaved some fur off of it.
Oh, interesting. So I'm gonna try out my superiority die because
Okay.
I'm new to this, so I figure what the heck, why not? So with that, I just use up one die. and re-roll, or
Yeah, and usually you have to use it after you roll, but before you know whether it hit or not. But
oh, then we'll wait.
okay,
It's okay.
okay,
Yeah, we'll wait.
all right. So yeah, now you know on like when you have
Yes.
to really
Yes.
put
when you weren't sure.
yourself into overdrive.
Yes.
Okay. Are you doing anything else? As a bonus action, I think you can fly.
I think for now, the droid is going to assess the situation and just stay put
See how the meat bags do
and
first.
see how the meat bags do. Yeah.
Okay. So then the next turn is Varisk. So can you explain the situation where you got recruited by 69? Where were you?
Where was I? We will say that we were on. I'm trying to think what makes sense based on Amy's backstory. And how would I get my name out there? Maybe through a mutual contact. Someone that Amy's master had worked with previously for acquiring exotic foods of various kinds. Maybe in that network somehow, they came across my name as an up-and-coming hunter, but also a gourmet of sorts, someone who specializes in especially exotic meats. And we met up in a seedy cantina to discuss this arrangement because it's maybe, again, not quite above the board, Sandwampas are a galactically protected species. They are somewhat endangered. And, but, the finest, most discerning clientele, they'll get what they get what they want. So we met up in this seedy bar, and I explained, I am a master of the hunt, not your ordinary beasts, but those that are difficult to acquire. But not only can I acquire you the meat, I can cook it to perfection. I can prepare it however your discerning client requires. As a matter of fact, some might say it is my specialty, but it won't come cheap. And I guess that's how we met up and went from there.
Nice. All right. So you see the Sandwampa. The bullet just flew over its head, or the energy beam blasted over it. What are you going to do?
Foolish droid, you took your shot too soon. And I take a moment to line up my shot, now that the Wampa has been momentarily distracted and is looking towards HK-69. I'm going to go for the bullseye. I'm going to line up my sniper shot on its head and pull the trigger.
17. Now, are you going to go all in on this one?
Okay, so all in. When you make an attack roll and the result is less than 20, you can expend a superiority die and roll it, adding it to the roll if the resulted sum is 20 or 23. Sure. Yeah, if I got a 17 plus, so I have to roll a 3 basically to turn this into a critical hit.
Yeah, you have a 1/4 chance.
So, yes, so I'm gonna roll my d4. I'm gonna go all in. 1d4. Oh, so close. So close.
Okay, but you do hit, yeah. So click on sniper. Click to see what damage you do.
Did I?
Yeah, so in the chat, you can click on sniper rifle.
Oh, it's okay.
You do. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Where were you aiming on this thing?
The sniper rifle does a
1d12.
1d12. Yeah, so that's
Dang.
11.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, where were you aiming on this guy?
Left eye.
Left eye. You got it.
I didn't want to damage. You don't want to damage the meat, and I figured maybe the pelt could be sold for a decent amount, but nobody cares about the eyes. Wampa eyes, a dime a dozen.
Yeah, it has gone through its eye and like it didn't affect the brain at all, but it has like destroyed some of the skull. Oh, it's this poor Wampa. It cries out.
Oh, it's probably a mother.
Now that it lacks one eye, it's more likely to stumble into the trap.
I don't know. This could be Hitler Wampa. Maybe it is.
It's true. Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Okay.
Whatever helps us sleep at night.
Right. Okay. So, HK, when you were walking around one of the engineers' lounges for engineers who tend to work freelance, who jump around ship to ship, you come across a game of Sabak or Sabak. What's the game called?
I think of it as Sabak.
I think Sabak. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sabak.
you
No.
oh yeah, it's Eric. Sabak. And there is this junky ship that is on the line, and you see this green skinned scrappy looking engineer win the hand and win this scrappy ship.
I require an engineer. Who is the current master of this ship?
Oh, I guess that's me now. Yeah, engineer.
I offer you an opportunity.
Is it a profitable opportunity?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Really? We could. What kind of opportunity? are we
Follow me,
talking
and details will follow.
here? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. What's your call sign?
Call sign?
Or your name? What's your name?
I'm an HK-69 series droid. You can call me whatever you may.
Nice. Okay. HK-69 it is. Lead the way, HK-69.
Yes, that is my name.
Great.
Okay, yes, and you followed, and there was more information to follow, but not much. And now you are here. What do you do?
Okay, well, poor Wampa just got a big old shot in it. I guess I wasn't totally clear on what we're doing here, but now that poor thing, it just is in a lot of pain. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of my, what are they called? My tech points. I'm going to use a tech point and use homing rockets, which is it's basically like magic missile. So I can shoot out 3 explosives that each deal 1d4 plus 1 damage. So I will just aim them all at the poor hurt Wampa. Okay, so 5 plus. Ooh, I quit. Yeah. Okay, so that's 15 damage.
My goodness.
Ew.
Damn.
My goodness.
I really
Mean
wanted
bag.
to put
You
it
are
out of its
using a
misery.
blaster?
No, it's like a tech thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm an engineer. I can do stuff.
So much for the Wampa's pelt.
Our current directive is to get all we can for the most money. Trying to think of the right word for this. Proposal. Don't ruin the fur.
Oh, what? Oops. Sorry. I thought we were.
for that.
I thought we were just getting the meat. Isn't that the meat?
Negative.
Meat is the most important part, but if the creature is in great distress before it perishes, the stress hormones affect the flavors.
Oh. Well, you could have told me that earlier. You shot its eyeball out. Is that not stressful?
That is a very clean way to kill.
All right.
Affirmative.
And so, so are you doing anything else with your turn? Moving or staying in your position?
I'll probably stay. Yeah, I'll stay. I'm far enough away.
Okay.
Probably, maybe.
Okay. So then the Sand Wampa will go, and it will make a perception check. To see.
Disadvantage because it's missing an eye.
Oh, absolutely disadvantage. And I'm gonna say this is because you like buried it pretty well. I'm gonna say it's like a DC 15 to see this, to see the trap. Oh my gosh. There's one.
Poor Wampa.
Wampa's not having a good day.
Mm-mm.
12.
Hopefully,
I
it's
turned
Hitler
down
Wampa.
the sound, but it's still loud. Sorry, guys. Okay, so it doesn't see the trap, and it steps in the trap. So, hunting traps. Okay, it must succeed on a DC. It's gonna be 14 because it's +1, or take 1d4 +1 because it's a +1 trap damage. Okay. Well, I guess I should have done the dexterity check rather than the perception check. Let's pretend that that was just this dexterity check to see if it could get out of it.
Done.
And
I
it
am pretending.
failed. And so it took. Nick, how about you roll 1d4 +1?
All right.
Took 5 damage. You
damage.
guys are just
It's a
killing.
very well crafted trap. Very well
Yes,
hidden.
it is. And enhanced from your
Yes.
engineer.
It's the
Wow,
best
I
one.
love it.
Yeah.
So, after it does that, it is now trapped, and it's going to try to make a strength check to get out of this.
Wampa, probably pretty strong. I would bet.
It's a strong looking thing. It's like the Yeti from that Christmas movie.
Like the abominable.
Yes.
It's stuck.
Yeah,
Womp
Abominable
womp.
Snowman. But he's stuck.
Stuck.
He's stuck.
Yeah, and that's its action.
Poor Wampa.
Mr. Wampa.
But don't you feel the thrill of the hunt? We have perfectly set up this trap, and it is now closing around this creature.
I feel no
Yes.
thrill either way. It is my current directive.
Yeah, HK, your turn.
HK is gonna try and hit it in the head again with the. I gotta pull up my character sheet every time. I always close it out. Yeah, let's try and snipe it again.
13.
13. What the hell? I'm gonna use the superiority die.
Okay, you know that last time when you had an 11, you almost hit it.
Oh, at 13.
Calculating. I will refrain from using the superiority die.
Yes, that sounds good. Yeah, so if you want to see what damage you do, you can hit in the chat, hit sniper rifle. Nice.
7.
Ooh.
This thing is not looking good, guys.
I'm sure the Wampa isn't distressed whatsoever.
Yeah,
Reminder,
so much for those stress
meat
hormones.
bag, do not damage the fur.
Okay, you could have said that earlier. Just saying.
Is it looking pretty singed? Probably.
Yeah, the pelt is pretty matted and gross.
Aw, man. Bummer. I mean, maybe we could clean it
Maybe.
a little bit.
Very scary.
Let us end this. And I'm going to take another shot. We're just going to go for the other eye. Just doesn't need to see its impending doom.
18.
Wow.
Are you gonna go all out?
I feel like it's unnecessary to go all in at this point. I feel like that's just gonna blow up its head or something. So I'm just gonna.
You're not using like explosive rounds.
Yeah, I know, but like a critical feels like it'd probably do a fair bit of damage. Oh, and I guess it rolls the damage. Oh no, sorry, I have to. There we go. Oh my god.
Ooh,
12 damage.
Jeez. Okay.
Through the other eye.
1d12.
It goes through the other eye, and you killed this thing.
Oh, there it goes.
A clean kill.
Great
Very
job.
well done.
Agreed. Well done.
Yeah, okay. Now what?
We must take this back to the master.
Yes, the meat will stay freshest if we leave it in situ. Well, that's probably not true at all. I don't know. I don't know anything about butchering anything.
You probably want to field dress it. We should probably field dress it.
Yes. Field dressing. Well, that is somewhat below me. And the droid here certainly will be capable of such a thing, yes. Yeah, we need someone to drain the Wampa and prepare it for transport.
Preparing for transport. Walks over and just like does like a little and just like does some sort of siphon to just like spew the blood out, I guess.
Just all over the place. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's like, and the blood is just like
Oh my!
Roll survival with advantage.
Sorry, who?
Yeah, 69. Roll
69
survival.
survival with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, let me open up my character sheet because I always close it.
And what's your character's name again? Nick.
Varisk.
Very.
Where's the
Roll Constitution.
advantage button?
I think it
Oh,
automatically does
Constitution.
an advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll be able to see. Okay, so
Am I just rolling with advantage by default here? What's going on?
yeah, and we'll just take the first one. So you got a 16. You feel a little queasy seeing all this blood, but you're able to keep it together. And
It's disgusting. Ugh.
What? Aren't you a hunter? And like a chef?
I'm a hunter and a chef.
Yeah.
A butcher.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess if you can outsource what you can outsource, then go ahead and outsource.
Proposal. You should learn how to butcher as well. It will make you more well-rounded.
It does sound more efficient that way.
It's not that I don't know how to butcher. It's just, it's below me. My talents are better spent elsewhere.
so you guys hear deep within in the cave
Uh-oh.
a rumble. Oh no. And it sounds far away right now, but it's getting closer and closer. So your guys' ship is all the way at the end of the far left end of the map, just off the map.
Okay. Can I make a nature or survival check to see if I might know what is making the noise?
Absolutely. Roll survival.
All right. 13.
13. This doesn't sound like one big creature, but a stampede of medium to small sized creatures.
Oh.
Was a
mother.
Stampede of baby wampas. Would you rather fight one horse-sized wampa or 100 wampa-sized horse? No, anyway. I do not like the sound of that. Something
Calculating.
is coming. Many somethings are coming.
This carries
no.
unacceptable levels of risk. We should report back to the ship.
I agree
Yeah.
with the droid.
Yeah, what are we doing here? Let's go.
Can you carry the carcass? I asked.
Affirmative.
All right.
I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna pretend.
You're
I'm just
a
gonna
droid,
grab
so-
it, just gonna like latch on, like drag because it's already.
Okay, you are going at half speed, but if you had the help of, say, another character
Oh.
who was strong, you might be able to go at 2/3
I'm
speed or full
assuming
speed.
that the
I am not strong.
You are not strong.
How bloody is
For
this
optimal
carcass?
support of the droid, I must be supplied with extra strength. Meat bag, green one. Wait, you're both green. Reptilian, meat bag. Apply support.
I'm just like trying not to look at it. I'm just like, I will lead the way back.
Reminder, there is an unsafe amount of danger coming our way. Very unacceptable levels of risk.
Engineer,
Calculating.
don't you have some kind
Chances of
solution?
survival, 10%.
Hover device or something, anti-gravity. I don't know.
Calculating. Chances of survival, 9%.
Come on, just grab the thing.
I'm gonna
Calculating.
look
Chances
away.
of
I'm just,
survival,
looking away. And I'm just gonna like
8%.
try and lift it.
Okay,
and, like,
thank
have
you,
it on my
69.
shoulder.
Okay.
Calculating. Chances of survival, 25%.
69. We got it. Let's go.
So, Nick, you feel the blood on your hands, even though you're not looking at it. Make a Constitution save.
Oh no.
This is disgusting. That's 5.
But don't you have that one ability, like saving face?
I do.
And so as you get closer to the ship, you see a little astromech, like an R2D2 looking thing. So that's another person looking at you, if that helps.
I don't know. That'll be a +3, I guess. 3 allies in my line of sight.
Yeah, they have. I
Okay.
mean, he has to put, like,
But I don't know if
'cause
that's
I'm
sufficient.
technically a robot too, so
Okay.
if I count, then so does R2.
Droids are people too,
Yeah.
you know.
Allies count. They don't have to
Yeah.
be living.
So, okay, so that comes out to an 8
That comes out
with-
to an 8.
with your saving face racial ability.
Yep.
You, okay, so you're able to hold on to it, but you vomit all down yourself.
No. Ew.
Feels good.
Right.
And turns out Trandoshan vomit is like bright blue. It's like bright blue.
It's like a unicorn vomiting.
Sparkles everywhere.
And
Oh.
you guys get to the ship. The rumbles are getting closer and closer and closer. But you see that there is this little metallic, it looks like a little fennec fox, but metallic. And it has like little stegosaurus spines down its back. And it is eating some of the wires. It has opened one of the panels and is eating away. Yeah, it has this little like clear patch at the end of its tail, and it bites into a wire, and it gets shocked, goes and falls to the ground. Its tail lights up like a light bulb. It gets up, looks around, and then scurries away from you.
Hey, that's what is that doing? Oh man, that's gonna take some time to fix.
Sometime as in
Attention, there seems
30
to be some
seconds.
critical error with the ship.
Yes, yeah, I know. Here, I got it. You guys just get inside. Get inside.
How long is this going to take?
Well, I don't know. I gotta look at it first. Hold on.
Fine. I wipe the vomit off my face. I will cover you. And I pull out my sniper and I crouch down on the gangplank.
There seems to be an error with your intake unit. You have evacuated?
Never mind. It's not important right now. Not important right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the
Take the
damage.
carcass inside.
Affirmative.
Yeah. So you guys take the carcass inside. Remy, you can immediately tell what needs to be fixed. It's the wires that this thing was eating. Make a check with your mechanics kit to see if you can fix it.
Mechanics kit. Do I just click on the Tinkerers?
Yeah, I think you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have one called mechanics kit.
Mechanics kit. Okay, I see. Astrotex implement. Oh, there we go. Ooh,
Oh, that's much better.
Hey,
20.
There's a
Yeah,
26.
20. Yeah, with a single, not even an action, with a bonus action, you are able to twist these wires together and throw on some electrical tape, and you slam this panel back down.
Wait, hey,
Well, it ain't pretty, but that'll work. Let's go.
you're done already.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
I'm an engineer. Let's go. Come on.
Okay,
Let's
you
go.
guys see this herd of baby wampas. Just like 100 baby wampas come out of this cave.
Oh, man.
They call the sand wampas endangered. Look at them all.
And it's about probably like 4 rounds until they get to you. You turn the ignition on. It doesn't go.
This is real.
Remy, make a technology check.
Okay.
See ya, Hoshi.
Oh,
Thanks for joining.
That's 7.
that's a that one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, no.
This is something with the carburetor.
No.
Is there a turret, like weapon turret of some kind, a gun emplacement on the ship?
No, this is the most ghetto.
Just a. Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
What is wrong? Why are we not going?
I did. Hold on. It's fine. I'll figure this out. Hold on. It's probably something with the carburetor or something. I don't know. I just got this ship. It's kind of a bucket of bolts. I mean, I'll fix it. Hold on.
You take a round to fix the carburetor, and you realize that's not the problem. Make another
Oh, no.
technology check.
Oh no. Okay, come on. 12.
Okay, with a 12, you know the problem. It's somewhere with the ignition.
Okay,
If there is such a thing.
Remy, they are getting closer.
yeah, I can see that. Hold on. You want to do this? Do you know what you're doing? I didn't think so. Okay, that's something with the transmission. Hold on. Just let me figure this out.
Make a mechanics
Useless.
kit check.
Okay.
23.
23.
Yes, you pull one of these metallic fox things out of the ignition and
Oh, you
turn on
little.
the ship, and it is ready to go.
Oh my gosh.
So, with this herd of wampas a round away from getting to you, you guys take off into space, and you see coming out of the cave are some grandpa and grandma wampas. So they're not entirely alone.
Okay, good. The young ones are
Oh,
taken care of.
good. It's a family unit.
Proposal.
We're okay.
We come back for more wampa meat.
No. We can't let our clients know that there's this many here. It would impact the prices of the wampa meat.
Oh, that's a good point.
Our directive is to supply meat for the master.
Oh, there's going to be more than enough meat in that carcass we have back there once you, droid, are done butchering it.
You do not have the authority to override my data directive that I will supply with my master.
Ah, but your master would be very pleased if we brought back meat ready to go.
Right. Supply and demand, babe. It's a thing. You know, you don't want to have too much of something because then people aren't going to think that it's as rare and as cool.
That
We got
logic
the-
checks out.
There you go. Thank you very much. 69.
Well, that was a little messier than I usually like, as I wipe some more vomit and like wampa blood off myself.
You were covered with fluids. I
Yeah,
recommend
way to
you
keep it together,
clean up.
man.
Yes, I know. It's a thing. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, you do that.
The shower. Yo, what's up, Jake? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, when you get in the shower, the water starts coming out like brown to begin with. This is a very janky shit.
What is everything?
Let's
so
fix the shower yet,
disgusting?
okay?
Alright, just have her like a real quick scrub down just to get the vomit off, the blood, you know.
Are you guys going back through hyperspace, or are you taking the scenic route?
Zoom back through hyperspace.
Is this a dangerous sector? Should we be looking out for pirates or anything?
Oh, yeah, you guys are actually in Sith territory.
Sith territory, yeah.
Like of the Sith species.
So like, let's hightail it out of here. Yeah.
So like,
Hyperspeed.
they would be mad if they found us here stealing their stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You guys.
I come back from the shower, toweled off. I think it would be pragmatic if we were to leave as soon as possible.
Acceptable. Our current
Yeah.
danger levels are quite high in Sith territory.
Right. Yeah. I don't want to stay here any longer than we gotta. Let's go.
Okay, you guys hop into hyperspace, and you know that what you're doing is illegal, and that when you get out of hyperspace, you will have to lie low and try to get through Republic, like space, without being caught. So you guys exit. Whoosh, the stars stop being lines and start being like dots in the sky, and make a piloting check. There, Sage.
Okay, piloting. There we go. Hello. Ooh, a 10.
A 10. Okay. So, what are you doing to avoid the Republic Space Police?
Well, I'm gonna kind of try to steer us away from planets, like as far out as we can, kind of to make sure that we try to not get any patrols. I mean, I've been like on several ships for a while now, so I probably know like basically where like the main kind of hubs of the space police are. So yeah, just trying to like fly under the radar.
Okay.
You
So-
should turn off our transponder.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sure, yeah. Let's do that too.
All right, you do that, and in order to avoid them, you have to fly through some pretty dangerous areas. So I'm going to say
Like
that
an asteroid field.
you're flying close to a planet that has real rings on it, and the rocks are coming in, and that 10 means that you couldn't dodge some of them.
Oh no.
So,
Danger. Entering asteroid field.
so your hyperspace drive is busted.
Oh no.
Luckily, you're already at your exit, but for next time, if you need a quick getaway, it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
So,
Well, there goes hyperspeed. I mean, we're fine now, but that's gonna take some time to fix.
Is it something we could fix on the go, or is it more substantial?
This is unsatisfactory. We will not be able to get a good quick getaway for the next time.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. It's gonna let me go look and see how bad it is, huh?
I guess we had better fly close to the rings to block our signature.
Okay.
Yeah, so your astromech ST3VE, he gives you some beeps and boops, and is which is like, yeah, I can handle flying if you want to go check it out.
All right, thanks, Steve.
And yeah, so Steve flies. Make a technology roll to see if you can diagnose the issue.
Technology 12.
Yeah, so with a 12, you know that you can fix it, but only once you're in port.
Okay. Well, it looks like the damage is it's primarily external, so I'll be able to fix it, but we gotta land first.
Well, let us hope we have no need of a quick escape. Or get ready to lie through your teeth.
Not
Speaking of
terrible at
which,
that. So.
do we have an alibi? Some kind of plausible cover story?
Calculating alibi.
Well, does the ship have like any sort of smugglers little compartments? Something that we would be able to stow the body
we
in?
do need to.
Just in
Roll-
case.
Roll piloting to see if you got one.
Okay.
Oh,
23.
Oh yeah, this was a
I got
smuggler ship. for
Oh, the
sure.
smugglers.
Yeah,
Little crannies. Super.
like you can't lift something up without finding a nook and stuff.
If
Perfect.
Jerome gets stopped by the Republic authorities.
Done calculating.
Gonna look super legit.
Proposal. Our alibi is that you two are on your way to a wedding.
A wedding.
Why was this your choice? How
It
is
was
this
the
a
most-
reasonable proposal?
It was the most random and inconspicuous I could think of.
Right. And I mean, they happen all the time, you know, and it wouldn't be unlikely that we'd have to travel to it, you know, because people spread out all over the place. Yeah, sure,
We are
fine,
lost,
whatever.
Perhaps.
Oh, okay.
And if they find the Wampa, it's a wedding gift?
They will
They
not
won't
find,
find
the
the
Wampa.
Wampa. Not with my little compartments in here.
You seem quite certain of this. Very well, a wedding it shall be. But let's hope we do not need this alibi. Speaking of which, how is the astromech doing?
Oh, Steve? Oh, he's fine. Don't worry. He's a good pilot.
An asteroid
Mostly,
hits you guys.
usually.
A little bit.
Ah, Steve! I'm gonna like run back to the cockpit. What the hell was that, Steve? Well, all right, fine. Just be more careful. Come on, scoot over. I got it.
Steve is working his hardest. I recommend you do not bother him while he is working.
I don't know that navigating a debris field is within Steve's programming parameters.
Hey, lay off him. He's doing fine.
No
It's fine.
offense intended. This is some tricky flying.
All right. So you guys get out of the asteroid field, the rings of this planet, and you see the planet that you guys are going to, which is the mining planet, which is having a gold rush of sorts, and you dock into it, and HK-69 knows where you're supposed to drop off the body, so you guys walk through. You've wrapped this thing up or something, I assume, and
And one of those like floaty cart things
they
that's
have
like
the float.
anti-gravity. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Of course.
And as you're walking through, like blood starts to go through the wrapping a little bit.
Leaking through.
Yeah, Constitution check.
Such a stupid thing to pick.
Yeah, you kind of.
19.
Okay.
All right, you're good. You realize the gravity of the situation. And so you take it to this place that is like one of the finest catering places in town. And as you're walking by, you see people in fine dresses, just like extravagant tuxedos, and some of the movers and shakers, they're all going in here, and the chef is like, oh, about time. He has tentacles flying all over the place. Give it to her. And he takes this from you and starts like carving it up. And oh gosh, I am so bad at remembering your guys' characters' names. Verisk. You can see that he is doing it expertly, and you're like very envious, I would imagine, of his technique.
Excuse me, good sir.
Yes.
Just a question. Have you ever prepared a sand wampa before?
Of course, I've prepared the same before. Tentacles all flying around.
I mean, he sure does look like he knows what he's doing.
Very well then. If I might request one cut of meat from the carcass for myself, I will pay for it.
He holds the knife up to you. One cut of meat, you say? Let me think. Oh, there's something that I need from you.
Oh, is there now?
Yes. So this goes for many credits, you know. A nice bit of fillet along the inner hip flexor. It doesn't use it very much. It's a very fine cut of meat. They have very weak hip flexors.
Oh yes, absolutely, very finely marbled. Yes, very delicious.
So, what I need from you is to go kill me a giant worm from the planet Dantooine.
Oh, is that all? A giant worm from Dantooine in exchange for one cut of hip flexor fillet from this wampa that I just brought you.
Yes. There's quite the deal.
I accept your challenge. The thrill of the hunt compels me.
All right. I will put this cut, and he whoosh, slices it off, into carbonite storage for you. And when you get me the tongue of a giant sandworm, then you'll get this. And he goes over to his carbonite storage and hits, and it goes.
Then it is a deal. Giant worm of Dantooine. Never have I hunted one of those before. This will be a great hunt. But perhaps we should inform our client that we have completed the request, yes?
Affirmative. We need
Yeah.
to report to Master.
When do we get paid?
You will be paid as soon as you speak with Master.
Great, let's go.
I will lead the way.
Okay.
I see an opportunity here. Our chef back there requires only the tongue of the worm. However, I've heard that many other parts of the worm are palatable, perhaps delectable. Perhaps our client would be willing to compensate us if we were to bring the rest of the worm.
Something you may bring up with the Master.
Very good.
Okay, yeah. So you guys go to the office of the master. Let me just copy your tokens over. And Steve stays with the ship.
Good old Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, good old Steve.
Reliable little astromech.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
a
order
good one.
Steve to do anything as you left?
To try to fix the hyperspeed, yeah. Or to do what he can.
I will be rolling for that.
Okay.
Oops. Pasted you guys too many times. There you go.
Multiplying.
Oh no, they're multiplying. So,
Okie dokie.
so you guys are in this office. Let me just get a picture of this gal really quick. So let me, as I'm doing that, let me describe her. So you see in front of you you know what? I am going to copy and paste you because I'm going to use your token. So, oh, not that token. So, okay, you see in front of you this Palin. Oh, there's so many words to know.
So many words.
So the races, they have blue skin, they have beautiful golden irises, and she wears gold paint along her cheeks. And she's sitting behind her desk doing the books as you walk in. And you see that there are two hunters and a fresh new model of HK droid sitting
Oh no.
or standing with her.
Master, our current directive has been completed. These
Yes,
two
we've
require
acquired
payment.
An exceptionally rare sand wampa for
The
your
reptilian
client.
has a proposal.
Yes, well, originally, I had intended to prepare to cook the sand wampa. It is, after all, my specialty, but it seems your chef has things well in hand. However, we were compelled to go hunt a great worm from Dantooine, another very rare and most delectable creature. Is this something your clients would be interested in?
Oh, you want to keep working for me?
Well, yes, I mean, we very clearly delivered what you asked for, and in a very short time frame as well.
For the right price, of course.
Okay. And
You have no room to argue.
are you talking to me, droid?
Of course not. I was merely reminding the meatbag that they are not the one in control of the situation.
Very good. You hear her whisper to her, the other meatbags around her. Like, stand down, stand down. If you have another thing lined up, yeah, that's fine. That seems like it won't cost me very much. How about this? I don't pay you right now, but I pay you double on the next one.
Wait, what? We're not getting paid. Hold on, lady.
Think of it as an investment.
I want at least some up front, though. I'm not just gonna keep working for you without getting paid. You think this is the first time I'm working for somebody like you? Mm-mm.
Yes, this was not the original deal.
Yeah,
We
I'm
agreed.
fine to keep working for you, but you're gonna have to put out first.
Okay, how about this? I'll do half of the 1,000 credits we agreed upon, and I'll pay you double that 1,000 when you get back with the sandworm.
500 now.
2,000.
1,500. Or 2,000 after?
Yes.
Yes, to which one? 500 now, 2,000 after?
Yes. 2,000 after.
I lean over.
Proposal, that is a good deal. I recommend you do not put it down.
If she pays out, what if this is just going to be just stringing us along for forever?
Master always pays her debts.
Yes, well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Right. You're her droid. She programmed you to say that.
I am I am an HK series droid, and I am programmed to listen to Master, but I also have an AI personality. I am aware of my situation.
Yeah, but does she have you in the room every time she does a business deal? Probably not.
I am only in the room of her business deals about 15.7% of the time.
So we know that she pays out 15.7% of the time.
No, I am simply in the room when there are deals happening 15.7% of the time. My
Right.
primary directive when I'm not going on hunting missions is security.
So do I know how much a sandworm would fetch on the market? Do I have some idea?
Yeah, it would be about the same as a sandwampa. Not because it's like the sandwampa is more of a delectable item, but like sandworms are just harder to kill. So that's why it comes out to be about the same amount of money.
Okay, so 2,000 credits a piece would not be, or 1,000 credits a piece would not be unreasonable, but we're getting 2,500 for the pair, basically. She is offering us a fair price for the sandworm if she does pay up.
If she pays.
Master always pays her debts.
We'll tell you what, next time when we come back with the sandworm, you pay us before we hand it over to your chef. How's that?
That's reasonable.
Sounds good. All right, fine. 500 now, though.
All right, she credits you guys 500.
Can I also size up the others who are in the room here? Do I recognize any of these hunters? These professionals I've encountered at any point?
Yeah, roll history.
Okay.
Or is it lore?
It's
What do they
lore.
have? History. Yeah.
It's
Roll lore, your own lore. 7. No. Despite being the same race as you, you have never heard of these
Oh,
guys
they are
before.
Trandoshans.
Mhm.
I see. Okay. Well then, we have another hunt afoot. Let us not waste time.
I guess so. Hopefully Steve's got the hyperspeed fixed.
Okay. So you guys go back to the ship and let's see if Steve got the hyperspeed fixed.
Come on, Steve.
15. The hyperspeed is ready to go.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I
Way to
should
go.
not have doubted your little astromech.
I told you he's a good one.
Surprisingly capable.
It's not surprising that that a robot droid is capable.
That's a very good point, 69. You're right.
We are much smarter than you meatbags, and way more capable.
Well, in your specific thing. You can't really adapt much, can you? But when you're programmed
We
to
are
do something, you do it.
adaptable by way of
Programming.
engineering.
Yeah, engineering and programming, but you can't do it on your own, can you?
I can program myself with programming.
All right, you let me know how that goes. All right, Steve, we ready to go? Sounds good.
You guys
Right.
hop in and get into hyperspace.
Chart
And
course to
and that's where we'll end our session.
Wonderful. Oh man,
Yay!
that was a successful hunt.
That was.
We did it! We killed a
didn't
sand
know.
wampa.
I really don't know how to pass off being squeamish with blood. Like I'm just like, there's
Yeah,
other
that was
things
quite.
to do.
That was quite the flaw.
Yeah, it really.
It's fun to
Picking a
try and
main
figure your way
character.
through these things.
It
That's
is.
true.
It makes
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, it
It's
makes it
fun.
more fun.
Yeah, fun for role playing. Yeah.
I do not
Yeah.
trust our employer one bit.
No, I don't trust her at all.
Oh,
At
dear.
least the next time, though, we're not handing over the sandworm until we get those credits. Or
That's
until
true, yeah,
something.
it was
Of course, then
probably
she'll
naive
maybe
of
make
us
us
to
another deal.
go in there and just dump the wampa. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, Varisk was pretty disappointed that he did not get to cook up the wampa
Yeah.
himself.
Bummer.
But he'll bring back that sandworm tongue and at least get his cut of meat to cook up.
There you go.
Yeah.
How else is he gonna become a galaxy-renowned chef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this system.
Yeah, this is fun.
I mean, it seems pretty easy. It's like
Yeah,
really
it's similar enough that you can figure it out.
5e, but
Yeah.
it's all Star Warsy.
Yeah, I like the tech and the piloting and stuff like that that's added in.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
cool.
think that's really fun.
Yeah, super fun. I like it.
It kind
I
of gives
too.
me like Han Solo vibes when you're just like quickly trying to fix the ship.
Hell yeah! It's not my fault.
Absolutely. By the way, happy
love it.
birthday, Harrison Ford. He turned 80
He
today.
did. Oh my
Eighty.
gosh, he's 80.
Gosh, that is amazing.
Harrison Ford.
Holy cow.
It's like we planned this or something.
I
I
was
mean, we
gonna say,
totally
it feels like we
planned
did.
this. Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Lord Ines was in here earlier talking about how he feels old at 40. Dude, you got
Yeah.
another 40 years.
I know, yeah. Harrison
To
Ford had
kill it.
only just, he was like 35 when he started Star Wars or something, wasn't he? No, he was in his 30s.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think so. He was definitely older than the other two.
Yeah. Let's find out how old was
How old was he?
Harrison Ford in the first Star Wars. That's the one. He was 33 when they began filming
33. Okay.
in 1976. So he was, 34.
How old were Mark and Carrie? Weren't they like
Mark was
20s?
Or 19?
19?
20 or something
Yeah,
like that.
he
Yeah.
was pretty young.
He was young, yeah. Like actually Luke's age.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because they were 19, weren't they?
I
don't remember. I think it's 19.
Oh no, he's older than I thought he was. He's 24 when he played.
Okay.
Luke
Oh,
in the
really?
first-
He seems
Yeah,
so
I thought he was
young.
younger than that. Well, he acts it very well.
Yeah, that's true. It's all the acting, huh?
But I was gonna go get it.
Acting.
Yes.
Whiny.
Pretty much.
Yeah, maybe
The
Carrie
whiny
was
little
younger.
hero we all know. Yeah, I think maybe Carrie was a little younger. I don't remember exactly.
At one of the award shows, she's like, "I got the job because I slept with like a random producer,"
He's famous. She has famously said this. Yeah.
and she doesn't remember who, but she hopes that it was George.
Oh my god.
He was 21 when she portrayed Princess Leia. That was only her third on-screen credit, apparently.
What a role to land.
Yeah, seriously.
Wasn't it kind of the same thing with Harrison Ford, though? Wasn't he like
Wasn't he like a carpenter, or
carpenter
something?
on the
Yeah.
set or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. I think
Something
okay.
weird like that.
I think it was like they were having people read lines like
That's
in
it,
group.
right,
Like you
yeah,
had to
he
have
was-
a
he
Luke
was-
and a Leia and a
that's right.
Han, and Mark and Carrie didn't have a Han, and so like he was walking by and they were like, "Come read with us," and he was like, "What?" And so he like
Just
jumped
did
in
some
and
line reads, yeah.
and he like they really
What?
liked the chemistry that the three
Yeah,
of
it
them
was
had,
something
and then
wild
they
like
got the
that,
role.
yeah.
It was something. Yeah, it was wild.
What the heck and heck?
Yeah, no, he didn't get the he was not there to audition for Star Wars.
Okay, he was hired to rehearse the lines with the other actors, though.
Oh, he was
It
hired.
sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah, he was working, I think, as a carpenter at the time, but not related to the film.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
He was hired on to do the lines with the other
Okay.
actors.
Just kind of like as a stand-in,
Yeah,
and then he got the role anyway.
right.
That's amazing. What a legend.
Yeah, Harrison Ford had worked with George Lucas previously on American Graffiti,
Okay.
so
Okay.
George
that's
knew.
So he
a
wasn't a
little bit
totally
more
unknown.
wasn't a
Okay.
totally
Okay.
normal. Okay. I was
Okay.
like, what the heck?
yeah. Still though, pretty amazing.
Still.
Pretty freaking cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun. I would
That
definitely.
was. Yeah. That's a fun game.
Would
I feel like
definitely
these
play
characters have range. We gotta figure out where they're going, what they're doing.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really surprised none of you went Jedi at all.
I also was surprised by that.
Just seems so obvious, you know.
Yeah,
It's like
I think
That's true.
we're all pretty much that way where we all want to be a little different with our characters, and like a Jedi is
I mean,
overplayed.
you could also play like a Jedi campaign or a Jedi group where
Yeah,
like we're
yeah,
all Padawans or something. That'd be
true.
pretty cool.
that would
Yeah.
be cool. Like after like Order 66.
Microphone died again on
Yeah.
Oh.
the other side. Now you've only got left ear, Nick.
Only that ear.
See if I can fix it again.
It's like the little voice on our shoulder.
Actually, that's kind of what it
Which
feels.
yeah. Which voice are you though? You the good one or the bad one?
Back in both.
I think Angel and Demon.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Absolutely. So next week, are we back? We doing Mondays again? Maybe?
Yeah,
Question
Yeah.
mark.
I think so.
Good with Mondays. Yeah.
Yeah. Monday's good.
Sweet. Ready to get back into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am also keen to get back to Desert Nights. I feel like I wanna see where that goes. Yeah. Because things were getting cray.
Getting pretty cray.
Getting pretty
Back
cray
into
cray.
the desert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think we were gonna go hunt some sandworms in that
To
one
the
too.
purple,
Maybe.
yeah, the purple sands, the
Yes,
the purple desert, whatever it's
maybe,
called.
maybe that's why I thought of sandworms.
I
It's
was
already on my
actually
mind.
thinking that. I was like, sandworms.
Thanks for coming, Jade. Love you.
That'd be like the inside joke. Sandworms got to show up in every campaign from now on. In some way, no matter how improbable.
Gotta be sandworms.
Yeah, thanks for being here with us, Jade. We appreciate
And
it.
everyone, yeah.
And everybody, of course. We appreciate y'all coming out. And everybody watching this after the fact as well.
It's playing Stardew Valley while listening. That's a good
Good
evening.
call. Good
That sounds
call.
like a nice evening.
Absolutely.
doing
I
that.
My
have.
favorite thing to do is play video games and watch ASMR or listen
Yeah.
to ASMR. Well, I like watch and listen at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
On a second screen.
Yeah, second screen.
I.
Is that yours? Okay.
Yeah, it's
It
mine.
sounds like it's behind me. It really does.
Yeah,
know.
yes, because she's like
Spatial
outside the door.
sound.
Yeah.
Spacious sound.
Yeah. Immersive.
Little kiddo
Meow.
meows to put you to sleep.
You might hear a baby crying. That's not very, relaxing, but
I recently picked up a Stardew Valley board game, which I unboxed on the channel, and it looks amazing. It looks like they really put a lot of effort into
that's
translating all
exciting.
the mechanics from the game into some kind of tabletop form, but I
Yeah.
haven't actually had time to play it yet. So
That
it
sounds
looks
awesome.
it's like shockingly complex for like I don't know. It looks it has like a
Stardew
million
Valley, yeah.
pieces. Yeah, tons and tons of tokens. But I'm looking forward to trying it out someday soon.
Cool. Well, we'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for coming out.
Bye, guys.
Thanks again for joining us for this weird day roll for relaxation.
Yeah,
We'll see you
weird
again.
Wednesday.
The regular
Wednesday.
time, regular day, Monday. Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ain't no lie, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, bye.